Okay, so I'm nearing the end of my kiln fire. Glaze, cone 5, 15-minute hold. It's almost at cone 5 temperature. I need to check the witness cones inside, make sure that they've bent at the right amounts, and make sure nothing's bent too much already, just to make sure I'm getting an accurate readout of the heat work and amount going on. It's good practice to, sorry, it's raining for some reason, I don't know why, but it's good practice to try and be with your firing in the last couple hundred degrees, or at least the last 100, to make sure nothing goes wrong. Make sure it doesn't overfire, doesn't underfire, make sure nothing catches fire, and to get a good readout of your cones to see if they bent correctly. To do that, we're going to, well, to do that, I have to pull out one of these peep plugs, any of these, and look at the cones inside. You can, it's not safe to look at it directly. You can use some darkened tinted glasses. You can use some green tinted, not quite welding glasses, but you could use a welding helmet if you got it. But these are green tinted for, I forgot what they were for. I just got them today. I want to see if they really work out at these temperatures, but also got to make sure I'm putting them on right, because I don't know how to put these on yet. Okay. I look like a doofus. That's great. Alright, so start by getting some high temperature gloves, because this stuff is going to be hot and you don't want to singe most of the skin off of your hands. God, these look like I'm in a terrible movie. I don't know. Okay. But okay. Alright, so it's not likely to overfire, but now it's just a matter of me waiting. I'll probably edit out the video because it'll be another 20-40 minutes. We're at the right temperature. Now I just need to check the cone again, wait, and see if they bend to a certain extent that they should or should not. So, gotta goggle up, do all the fun stuff. Alright, one of them's starting to bend. That's good. So, current temperature is 2185. Well, 2189. Close enough. It's got 11 minutes left on a hold, so it stays at that top temperature and just saturates it with heat. And if I were to turn off the light, which I will in a second, you can actually see on the back wall, I guess I can kind of see it myself. Let's see. Right around there. That's not on the wall. That is the heat. The red hot heat coming out of the kiln. Or shining out of the kiln. So you can see it better if I turn this off. It might have to adjust. Give it a second. See that? Yeah. That mug's putting out quite a bit of heat. Like, I gotta have the door propped open to really stand up in here and really be able to breathe right. And as I mentioned before, staying in here with it while it's firing is not good, because there are some odorless, colorless fumes that come out during the chemical processes of ceramic, clay becoming ceramic, ceramic vitrifying, and even the glaze is activating and all that. You don't want to be around it for a long period of time. Oh. One thing I'd like to say is it's a good idea to have some way of monitoring your kiln, because in case of anything like it's rising too fast and air pops up, the power goes out on it, the control box overheats, it cuts off, and all types of stuff. I personally have this super simple baby monitor. I've got the camera straight down below the camera, and it's just pointed straight at this. So, as you can see, well, it's been shifted over a little bit. Give me a second. Alright, so as you can see, at all times I can monitor my kiln, the temperatures. It's a little more accurate. There you go. But yeah, so I'm just waiting for this to get enough heat work. I'll either cut it off if it starts to get too much, or I will just sit back and wait through it. I just posted some new videos on my YouTube channel. This video is also going to go up there as soon as I get through editing it. And yeah, if you have a chance, please check it out. Check out any of the others. I'm slowly getting better at posting videos on YouTube, and hopefully I can really get my channel up and going. Ooh, that's a perfect cone 5 bend. Nice. That was a perfect cone 5 bend right there. So it's reached cone 5. At this point, it's just trying to get somewhere between, I'm just trying to get it somewhere between cone 5 and cone 6. Next 7 minutes, if I see the cone 6 start to bend too much, I'm going to go and cut it off. Let it start dropping. To explain witness cones real fast. Witness cones come in a variety of different colors. They mostly burn out and turn white once they've been fired. Here's a witness cone. It's a cone 6, but they start out with a straight, standing up straight, or mostly straight, and then as they get enough heat work, they start to bend. They usually come connected to each other like this. These are self-standing witness cones. There are regular witness cones, but with these you just have to hold it right, snap it apart, and you stand them up in the kiln so that you can see them through your peepholes. Usually you should have them on each shelf section so that you know how the top, middle, and bottom are doing. Whether or not one's getting too much heat, whether or not one's getting too little heat. But that's a quick video on witness cones, and these are self-standing witness cones, so they'll stand up on their own. I don't need to do anything extra in hopes that they'll stand up. You should definitely fire them on something, because if they get too much heat, they will begin to melt. Just place them on a little kiln cookie you've made or something so that you don't have any problems. Definitely set them like this because they're going to be bending over and then touching the other side. Like I said, they begin to melt. That's on there. I tried pulling it off of there and it just does not do it. So, all right, I'm gonna check it again, and hopefully it's close enough that I can go ahead and cut it off. And I'll know something for the next firing, how close I need to get it, what time to set the hold for, and everything else. All right, it's close. I may end up giving it that entire 15-minute hold, but yeah, so far so good. I'm constantly looking at the power cord to make sure there's no fire over here. I did have an electrical fire in here a little while ago, but there's nothing in here that could really catch fire and burn down the place, so that's good. Pardon me, spider. No more spider. Is anybody out there who loves spiders? I'm sorry. Sort of. But while I'm standing here, I might as well show off my chip and dip bowls, because why not? Alright, so I know I've got them on these because that metal rack is not going to be safe for something this big and wide, but nice party size chip and dip bowls. I'll have 4 of them at this at the Makers Fair in Natchitoches, Louisiana. It's December 5th through the 8th, and if everything works out, I'll have 4 of them there. I had 5, but one of them just cracked all the way through from different thicknesses or something. I was trying to dry it a little too fast. That's probably the issue. I've got a few planters in there, and as you can see right here, I got the water saucers for them. They're going into the next firing. So sometime tomorrow on Thanksgiving Day, once this is cooled down, I will unload it, load those in, get it ramped back up, and while that's running, I'll glaze a few more pieces, glaze these when they come out, and be in a good spot. I might have 2 more glaze fires or just 1. This kiln's kind of awkwardly sized, so I'm kind of working around that. Yep. Ain't nothing like waiting for a kiln to cool down or heat up or both, and yeah. it says it's complete. As you can see right here, complete. Current temperature is 2174, and it took 11 hours and 58 minutes, so about right there at 12 hours. Yeah, it's done.